All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Computer Applications. Building off of what we were just looking at with just the basic functionality, you're going to be applying those skills today a little bit further. One of the things that Spreadsheet allows you to do is you can actually change the height of the rows. The way that you do that is you select an individual row by clicking on the number. Actually, you can even just click in a single cell as well, I believe. Um, but you can click on the full row or even a range of rows. And if you right click, you can resize these rows. The resize button here allows you to specify a row height, which is what you'll be using in today's lesson as you are taking a look at it. But you can also just do fit to data, and it'll resize all of the rows to match what the data looks like. Now you'll notice that all of my rows now are at the specified 50 pixels mark, which is what we were looking for. Columns work exactly the same way. You'll notice that you can actually even click and drag data in the columns. I didn't want to do that, so we're going to click off of that and come back. Again, same right click, resize. You can set the column width to whatever pixel count that you need for the various projects that you're doing. And notice again how it functions. Again, all of our columns are now exactly 150 pixels wide. In addition to that, you can resize columns manually by going up on the line between the A and B. You can actually click and drag and resize both row and column depending on whatever it is that you really want to do. In addition, this is kind of a convenient thing, you can actually change how the text wraps inside the cell. What text wrapping does, you'll see that here in a second. Text wrapping by selecting the wrap button. Notice generation watt has now wrapped itself so that it's inside just a single cell. And depending on how wide your cell is, obviously as you saw there just a second ago, it'll do some kind of crazy things. So you can play around with that a little bit, right? You can take, clip obviously leaves it as the same line, but it clips the text off. It's still there, right? If I drag this out more, you can see it there. But since it's set to clip, now generation watt is cut off there. By the same token, right? Overflow, you saw how that worked. That's the default value for what you're looking at. But today you're going to be doing a lot with the text wrapping feature. You're going to be resizing things, centering things, right? Obviously, you've got the center alignment buttons, so you can center it both horizontally and vertically, as the case may be for what your work is. That should be everything that you need here for the beginning of lesson 2. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut the recording and let you go ahead and get started.